What's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Today's video is going to be, what are women better at than men? What are men better at than women? All right, it's a guy on in New York. He's going to be doing a street interview and asking people those questions. Before I get into the video, though, I got to do YouTube stuff. The goal is 30,000 subscribers by June. It's a crazy goal. It's a big goal, but it's my goal. All right, and the only way I'm going to get to my goal is if you give me the HBO special. Do you know what the HBO special is? That's the Help a Brother Out special. All right, so go on and help a brother out. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. I'm going to give y'all a second to do that. All right, now let's get to the video.
And you name, like, whatever comes to your head, 3 things women are naturally better at than men.
Making decisions, multitasking, and being level-headed.
Compassion and empathy and generosity of heart.
So real quick, we're in New York City. Can you just name whatever comes to your head that women are just naturally better at than men?
Texting. Eating, maybe. Drinking. Thinking. Acting. Prioritizing. Everything.
I was going to say everything.
And yourself?
My gut reaction was everything.
I can't answer that without being sexist.
Be sexist.
I mean, I just prefer girls in literally every possible way of speaking. And like, if I could go through life without interacting with men, that sounds like paradise.
Top of your head, give me like a few things women are naturally better at than men.
Oh my gosh. Science. Looking great.
Come on, brother. Come on, man.
Planning ahead. Nurturing.
Emotions,
One of them.
dancing, and baking.
See, and this is where we start to have a problem, all right? And ladies, we get it, all right? I really appreciate women and their sacrifices for what they do for society, all right? And I think that men, as a majority, appreciate the sacrifice more than anybody. Why? Because when I do videos on women who want to be career women, they tend to down women who want to take care of their children, who want to stay home and take care of their children. They tend to down the women that want to raise the next generation of society. All right, and I feel like, me personally, I feel like that is a job that should be respected. All right, so men overall, I feel like, have a better appreciation for what housewives do, and that's just one of the many jobs that women are traditionally better at. Let's look at some others. Nursing. Women go into fields where women like people more than things. Overall, it's generally speaking. All right, some women are hyper competitive and they do want to go out there and they want to be engineers and they want to be, you know what I mean, mathematicians, and you get it. All right, but for the majority, women enjoy people. Women enjoy being social. All right, so they like jobs like nursing. Women are dominating nursing. There are more female physicians than there are male physicians, and they're doing very well, as they should. Psychology, women do better at that. Okay, let's look at some others. Women are teachers, better teachers. And I won't say better teachers. I'll just say, in the traditional position in America where you have to teach 30 children, it takes a certain amount of patience and agreeableness to do that job. I think we could all agree at that. You got 30 kids in the classroom that are all going through puberty, and so they're doing outrageous stuff, and it takes a certain person to be able to sit there and nurture and try to teach all those kids, and I don't think that a lot of men have the patience to do that. Let's look at some other jobs. Child care. Okay, when I was 15, I got my first job at McDonald's. Okay, I worked on the grill. I noticed that all the men did the labor job. So when it came to the dishes, when it came to sweeping the floor, mopping the floor, when it came to grilling the food, that was all the men. And I looked at the front, and in customer care and customer service, I always seen the women, and I wondered why it was like that. And it turns out you can see an immediate increase of 5 to 15% revenue. You can see an increase of 5 to 15% in revenue as a business if women are the first person the customer communicates with. Why? Because women tend to be better at verbal communication, okay? Women tend to be better at agreeableness. Women are more empathetic, all right? These are all traits that tend to be better when you need something done as far as, You know, when you need somebody to understand why you need a new iPhone sent out to you because yours broke in your pocket or whatever it may be. All right, so women are better at those jobs, and those are things in society that are very important because you can't have Apple if you don't have Apple's customer service, okay? And I think that those things go overlooked. And here I'm here to say that we as society appreciate you women for what you do for society. I just wish that same appreciation was given back to men for their sacrifices and for their innovation that has gotten us to where we are today in society. And later on in the video, we'll see what the people say that men are better at than women. But let's continue the video for now.
Everyday cooking, not chef. Brag.
Better at bragging? Okay.
And better at thinking. They drive better.
Fostering non-competitive relationships and intimacy. And everything. What else are women? Oh, picking out clothes for themselves. Good God. Get it together.
Okay, our next question. I like your answers. Our next question is, can you name whatever comes to mind things that men are naturally better at than women? And what comes to your mind if I say what would you say men are better at than women?
I don't know.
Can you just name some things men are naturally better at than women?
I don't know.
Can you name whatever comes to mind things men are naturally better at than women?
Making more money.
And what would you say some things that men are better at than women?
Basketball, maybe. Sometimes.
I mean, certainly it must be some things men are just have a knack for.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
No, well, the WNBA is incredible. I'm a big supporter, but I don't know.
Name a player. Let's be honest. Name a player. Skylar Diggs. Let's be honest.
Why is it so much?
Acting like they're in control. I don't know.
Why is it such a struggle for you to come up with things men are better at?
Bias. I'm a woman.
You think it's politically incorrect to say that men are better at certain things?
Maybe.
Isn't it sexist to be okay saying women are better at certain things and not being able to say men are? Isn't that fucked up?
Could be.
Or do you hate men?
No. I love them. I love them too much.
You do?
Unfortunately.
I love women.
I love you.
Do you want to go on a date with me?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, right now. No, I was just flirty for fun.
Oh, dang it.
Self-importance. A socialized sense of dominance and self-importance. I already said self-importance. Look how important it was twice. And aggression.
Aggression.
Man, I really don't.
I don't know.
I can think of a lot of things. I'm just shocked. 'Cause usually I would think dudes would just be like, yeah, bro, like sports, lifting heavy shit, making war, diplomacy, inventions. I mean, there's a lot of men are pretty much, inventing Western civilization. We pretty much did most of that stuff.
I think men are better at
This is a shame.
It's fun. It's fun asking people because sometimes women will freeze up. Women will be like, yeah, we're good at all this, and I'm like, what about the men? They'll be like, nothing. I'm like, really, nothing? They're like, nothing.
That's the end of the video, and I'm gonna give my final thoughts here. It's no surprise to me because of where we are in society nowadays. Okay, we are in a society where, and ladies, I hope that you are willing to admit this. We're in a society where it's okay to tell women that what they're doing is a great contribution to society, but men and our sacrifices can be ignored, and that is a problem because men have sacrificed so much to get us here. What are men better at? Let's just name a few off the top. This is off the top, so people don't be in the comments talking about some you said that twice. Okay, I'm just going off the top of my head. Running, lifting, jumping, anything to do with athletics, anything to do with manual labor, the labor necessary to build society. building civilizations, all right, maintaining civilizations, protecting women and children, all right, making society good enough so that women and children don't have to worry about getting eaten by tigers, okay? Because for a lot of history, that was a thing, all right? You just had to, you couldn't be fat because you had to run from lions and tigers and bears, okay? Until men got to the point where we have houses, all right? We're better at innovation, we're better at mathematics, we're better at science. We're better at astrology, anything to do with the sciences. Let's just be completely honest. And we can't say this honestly, okay? Or you're labeled as some kind of you're a racist, you're a sexist, you're a bigot, you know what I mean? Anytime we're completely honest about certain topics, especially topics like this where men are supposed to get their flowers for what we have done and contributed to society, we can't even do that. We've gotten to the point where there's a grown African American male that can't answer what are men better at than women. All right, if y'all got a few that I may have missed that men are better at than women, go ahead and name them in the bottom. Go ahead and put them in the comments. All right, because this is important, because now we're getting to the point where women begin to believe that they don't need men and haven't needed men throughout history. And with that mindset, they believe that men brought them along or dragged them along forcefully through history, when it turns out it took a crazy amount of cooperation between men and women to get us here, to the point where our mortality rates for our children is better. The global rate of poverty is going down. Life expectancy globally is going up, okay? Of course, in places like America for men, it's going down, but globally, the life expectancy rate is going up, okay? These are all pros to what men have done. We've created cameras so that I can talk to you about how amazing men and women are. We've created microphones so that I can talk into this. And when I say we, I, as a person that haven't contributed as much as others, should also appreciate people who have contributed to society more than me. Okay, so I appreciate the people who built this microphone and built this laptop and made the internet and things like that. And even as a man, I should be appreciative to those men for doing those things, because yeah, we say we're all men, but there are some that are better than others. Who are we kidding? All right, there are some men that have contributed a little bit more than others. All right, and those men should be appreciated. Those men should be given their flowers. The MTRs, the O'Sheas, the Kevin Samuels, the people that are out there producing this content that we can all enjoy and appreciate, and you know what I mean, and relate to. These are people that should be appreciated because of their contributions to society. It allows for men to not fall into a depressive state. It allows for men to understand that there are people that understand you. There are people that agree with you when it comes to the stuff that's happening around us that we don't agree with. I'm sorry, my phone's ringing a little bit. But you get what I'm saying, all right? Ladies, you guys got to start appreciating the sacrifice men make. And even when it comes to just simple things like marriage, all right? The sacrifice of sexual diversity, really giving everything that you have to your family to build your legacy, allowing your wife to be a home, you know what I mean, a housewife, being able to go to work to protect and provide for your family. These are all things that men sacrifice and have to do on a daily basis. And because we've done them throughout society or throughout history for millenniums, they've become not appreciated. And it's always good to show appreciation to people who do things that should be appreciated. Till next time.